Welcome back, guys, to the channel, and today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to use the Queen Walk Lava Loon attack strategy here at Town Hall 10. We're going to be breaking down this strategy as well as we're going to be going in depth on each portion, which includes the Queen Walk and the Lava Loon portion, and when to use 1 or 2 hounds as well. And hopefully you guys will really understand this video. So if you're new or if you want to learn more about the strategy, this video here is for you guys, so you guys can understand how to 3-star with this attack, so you guys can get 3 stars in your wars. And we're starting right now. Alright guys, so in this first example, you're going to be seeing where that queen is going to be making that funnel and then also trying to get some value. Now remember, with this attack strategy, you want to get value. This is almost like a kill squad based attack. You are looking for key objectives. So you've got to remember that when you're using either Lalo or Hogs, and in this case Lava Loon, you want to make sure that you can at least get the key objectives that are going to be the enemy CC, enemy queen, and even at least 1 air defense. Anything else that you can get, like Inferno, multi-target Infernos, Wizard Towers, Air Sweepers, Expos, Air Defense, or Archer Towers, they are all going to be immensely great in terms of the rest of this, how the rest of this attack goes. And you really see how strong this is. Again, getting through here, allowing the king to set a funnel, and also using a baby dragon to set another side of the funnel is really what you're looking for. You want to make sure that that king can set your funnel so that then you can have that queen charge into the base and get all the value she can get. Now, when you start your Lava Loon, you really want to make sure that you start sending it in away from your Queen Walk. So you want to send it in, like in this base, a clockwise manner. Notice how he can get a lot of value with the loons and the hounds and that 1 hound by just going into that 1 air defense, since all of the defenses were right there. You really want to make sure that you can actually have that hound soak up as many defenses while the loons are traveling in with the haste spells. Remember, the haste spells are immensely powerful with the loons, and you really want to make sure that you can get them up quicker so that then they can actually one-shot a lot of those buildings, since in a large group like that, it's going to be really, really big. You also want to make sure that you send the Stone Slammer on the back end if you're using 1 hound, since necessarily you don't have another hound to tank. So it is going to act as a hound for you that pops into loons. And don't even need to worry about Troll Tesla. Again, if you have plenty of time to get through the base, you'll most likely have a ton of loons still available to take that out. Just like in this example here, you'll see how there are so many loons, there's no way that Troll Tesla is going to be able to take out every single one of them. They are just too close. So you'll see really how to do this one. So this was the generic basic one. Now let's go ahead and give you guys some more examples. Another example here for you guys, and again, we're going to be showcasing this one. Now this one is bringing 2 hounds. So if you guys like to bring 2 hounds with your Lava Loons and your Queen Walk Lava Loons, well, this is definitely for you guys. Now remember to use those rage spells when that queen does enter really low health, just like there. Maybe not extremely, but when she hits that yellow, you really want to make sure that you do that. Now on this base, you'll notice how there is an Inferno Island compartment and then 1 singular compartment like this. You're going to be able to jump those easy. So whenever you see something like this, you're easily going to be able to jump into that Inferno compartment and actually get a lot of value, depending if the queen and CC are actually close. Now again, as I said before, you want to try and get at least 1 of those air defenses. In this one, you are going to be able to get 2 if you can. If not, at least 1 AD will suffice. You also want to make sure that you can get rid of any extra value like Teslas, Wizard Towers, Expos, Air Sweepers, and pull any traps that you can, like in this example where he pulled a ton of traps before he actually took on that queen. It's a very, very good detail. Now when you use that Stone Slammer, this is very different than the previous one. The Stone Slammer here is going to be used as, well, just a loon by itself, since the hounds are moving in to tank for the loons. Now, don't worry about, taking out a multi-target Inferno if it hasn't been hit yet, or if they failed, just those 2 loons failed to hit it. doesn't really matter. The loons will be able to make it's their way back to it. So it's not really a big sort of defense to worry about, especially when you still have a Stone Slammer that's still up and has those max loons in there. Got to remember to bring those max loons. They are immensely powerful with this one. And you'll just really see, again, how strong this is. Sending in the hounds there on the counterclockwise, allowing the loons to enter in with the haste spells, and then also just allowing his loons to wreck all of the defenses there that the hounds were tanking for. Remember, the hounds do a very, very good job when they are tanking for the loons on a group of defenses targeting them. Now let's go ahead and take a look at another example. Alright guys, in this third example, what you're going to see is that the queen itself is actually going to be able to make a good funnel here, along with maybe a wizard there. You can also always do that as well. However, it is better if you allow that queen to set the funnel on her own, and then using the king on an opposite side to set a funnel on that side, allowing that queen to walk into the direction. In this example, what you're going to see is that he's bringing a lot of wall breakers with this one. And what he's doing is he's doing a double wall break. A double wall break is trying to break into more than one compartment. You can see he broke into one already, but breaking into 2 compartments will actually give him even better value. Now you notice how the Inferno is already going to be able to target them. So that's why he brought a free spell. Free spells do really, really well when you're using a double wall break, or even a wall break if it's really right close to the outside. You got to make sure that you know exactly where the Inferno can touch on the outside before you think, oh, I can use wall breakers. Got to remember that. Now, the biggest thing I can say is, again, try to get value. So when you do a double wall break, try to get 2 air defenses if you can. Maybe get a wizard tower. Maybe get a multi, an expo, an air sweeper if you can. But remember, the 3 key objectives is the queen, CC, and at least 1 air defense. Once you get those, you are good. Just make sure that before you start your lava loon, you actually wait for that queen to prepare to target that enemy queen, and then you can start sending in your Lalo. Just like this, in this example, you can see that the 2 air defenses there that are paired up are going to be taking out the hounds a little bit harder. However, the loons there are going to be able to get through the base nice and easy and take those out. Another thing is, you want to use those rage spells, especially with a large group of loons. And in this example, you can kind of see that a lot of the loons disappeared on that side of the base. Now you think that this attack could be in trouble. However, that isn't necessarily the case, because notice how that Stone Slammer has not even reached half health, which means that Stone Slammer is going to stay up for a lot of the attack to get close to that wizard tower and back, basically to get all of those loons down and take out all of the defenses. But again, you don't always need to get all of your loons to go through the rest of the base. And like in this example, that didn't happen. But instead, he took out a large portion of the air defenses that were on necessarily one side of the base, allowing the Stone Slammer there to not take too much damage from the air defenses or any air targeting defenses, and allowing it to go right through the base. Now we have one more example for you guys, so let's go ahead and take a look at that one. Alright guys, so here's your last example with this attack strategy, and the biggest thing I can tell you guys with this one is notice where that queen is. If the queen is offset kind of like this, and you can pick her off from the outside of the base, that will give you immense amounts of value, since you can really get the queen without even breaking into the base. Now, you are still going to have to gain air defense, and in this example, you guys see that all the air defenses are actually in the base, so you're going to have to break in to get them. However, the queen walk does very, very well at, even if the wall breakers fail, they are going to be able to open the compartment if a funnel has been set. That's a big thing, and hopefully you guys will remember that when you guys do decide to use this on a offset queen base. Or if you see all those air defenses on the inside, then that's something that you guys can think about. Now, remember, you want to try and get off a few percentage, as well as take out any of the army camps. Since army camps are big buildings, they actually provide really good areas. If you see them on corners, like on this base, they are going to be able to get a large amount of value, since that funnel is going to already be created thanks to it being such a big structure. And you'll see as he's going to be able to go in here, that queen is going to be able to take out just a little bit that she can from that outside area. Getting an air defense is a big option here. That's exactly what he wanted her to do. Now he's going to start sending in the lava loon, bringing in just a few of those loons to take out the Inferno. Again, one-shotting the Inferno with all those groups, and then sending in the hounds to tank in for those loons as he drops in the haste spells for them. Now notice, a big thing that I forgot to mention here was going to be the air sweepers. They are placed here and here, which means they are not covering that back side, allowing a Lalo to come in there easier and clear that base up. The defender was probably looking to defend from that specific side. However, it did not work, and instead he did not prepare for the opposite side of the base. So there you guys go. That is going to do it for this video. If you guys did enjoy, why not leave a like and subscribe for more of my content so you guys do not miss an upload. Hopefully you guys did learn something as well. This is a very, very viable option to you guys to use in war. So hopefully you guys did enjoy this one and learn something from it. If you want to join my community Discord and the Exo Humanity family Discord, those links are in the description below. And don't forget to follow me on Twitter. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this video, and I'll be seeing you guys next time. Corrupt, signing out.